Okay, so I'm back, and we're going to continue with the story now. That's going to be the primary goal for this stream, continuing the story. Just a brief summary of what we talked about in part two about the game, just so that we can just catch up a little bit here. So first thing that we have to remember that CTO is basically the operating system of the game, another game, the city. So the entire city, everything you see around here probably runs on CDO S3, the operating system, the city operating system. And Albion, these guys, we will encounter them a lot throughout the game. They're almost like a private security company or private company that acts as the police. Um, that almost seems like almost like a cybersecurity type vibe, scanning people, looking at their data or whatever. But anyway, we didn't really have a big introduction to them yet. There's also a different clan called Clan Kelly. Now we think that the primary guy that is the hacker and caused the explosions in the beginning of the game. He goes by the name of Zero Day. Now either he alone is Zero Day or his clan or his group is called Zero Day, but we do know or we suspect that he collaborated and worked with Albion and Clan Kelly to plan and execute the attack. So yes, there's also drones over here that flies around delivering packages. There's construction drones, and yes, you can, like I previously explained, you can basically hack people's phones. You can go into it. You can decrypt the encrypted data. You can read it. Blah blah blah. See what they've been doing, what they do for a living. This guy's a repairman. Um, you can see metadata, search for automated maintenance. So that's basically search history or whatever. We don't know. We have a. We also have. Let me just see there. Okay, so obviously we do have the self-driving cars, and yes, so we also do have a link, um, and this link basically helps people to automate their lives by um, gathering data about the person and then making predictions about what they're going to do, what they have been doing, and what they possibly will be doing, and things like that. Some people don't like it. There are security concerns regarding it. I do understand the concerns. Um, we don't want everyone to know about your private lives and things like that. So people are really concerned about are you truly private? Um, but that's just it, unfortunately. Um, and that's why probably cybersecurity will be really really important in a world like this, where everything is connected to a network and everything is about data. So it's all about information technology, just about information. The gathering of information, the processing of it, and the um, and transferring that data. Let's just quickly do this here.
Oi, you looking for DedSec? What you want with them?
Wasn't sure you'd come knowing I'm part of the establishment. Or at least I was until Albion dismissed Parliament. I do want to say, what you've done in Westminster is remarkable. You've given the people hope.
Fam, you want to make shit right? Then let's do it. Shit's worse now than it's ever been.
I couldn't agree more. That's why I contacted you. Albion haven't simply shut down the government. They've sullied the Palace of Westminster, the Great Bell, with their propaganda. Do you understand what that looks like? If you really want to rekindle some of the people's fighting spirit, then restoring the clock tower would go a long way.
I guess that's a way to show Albion the people are coming for them. Yeah, alright, we better do this shit.
I knew I could count on you. It will be wonderful to hear the bell once more.
In the clock tower. Oh, I think into this clock tower, yeah. Okay, so we can either go in stealthy or we can just go in, you know, guns blazing. But I guess we're probably
There
gonna
is some
follow.
security around the bell tower, but that shouldn't pose a problem. A bigger issue will be getting to the top.
Any bright ideas?
A spider bot should do the trick.
A spider board, which I don't have. Perhaps we're gonna get one here. I don't have. Oh, hi. Hi. You missed. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. Disabled. Here's Albion spawns. Ooh, there's Albion soldier. We're just gonna let him. Let's see what he's gonna do. Distract him real quick. We're gonna go in. We're gonna take care of him. Combat is great. And this guy is not gonna be a problem. Not anymore. Disable this here. See what's going on here. Oh, drone. So that drone just saw his people pass. Close circuit terminal. We need to go all the way. No. Now we can unlock this. Alright, now we have access to this area. Man. The clock tower.
The path up to the top of the tower is treacherous. All crawl spaces and gantries. More suited to 6 mechanical legs than 2 human ones.
Aye, sounds like a right laugh.
Alright. Let's use the spider bot. Let's go up. Oh! Spider bot and real spider whips. And this is gonna be a long thing, I guess. I'm not sure. Just walking around, looking for collectibles. Just want to see if there's any collectibles. Go. Nothing. Uh-oh. What the hell is that alarm? Oh! Ooh.
That should do it. That was moving, truly. To hear the chimes again, to see that tower the way it's meant to be seen, means everything to the people of this borough.
Bray, I get it. Something like the clock tower brings people together. You direct that shit at Albion and big things gonna happen.
It represents our parliamentary democracy. To have Albion to face it the way they did, it's clear what they were up to. Thank you, DedSec.
Date 6 support. Complete activities to Date 6 support. Remaining checkpoints will be revealed on the map when it comes. Okay. Skilled recruits have abilities or weapons that are valuable to Date 6. When the count is defined, the skilled recruit will be added to the team.
Brilliantly done. Westminster will surely rise up against Albion after this.
Yeah, thanks.
Recruited? Who's this guy? The team. Date 6 triggered an uprising in the unique weapon. Jam enemy weapons, missiles and cloaks, spy car, takes less damage. Okay. So what is it? Spy. Okay. Cool, dude. Seems like a valuable asset to have. I just wonder where we get this operative. But anyway.
Okay.
What is this? Oh, the tick points. Let's use this guy real quick.
We've been needing talent like you, cuz. Glad you joined the fight.
Bang in. Hype to expose the bastards in charge, yeah?
Sick.
What was that? Jam enemy weapons. Oh, it's the spy watch. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use this score now. Thank you very much. Where am I supposed to go? Gotta go there. No, I have been here before in
The
this
GPS
area.
history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's definitely out of the way. Perfect spot to do some off-the-book shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
To dump a body. Now, I can't get in here. I've checked, there's no way to get in this area. The only thing I'm gonna try now is going underwater. So guy, oh man, sorry about your suit. Oh, I didn't see this. Warrant of arrest. To each and all of the guards of Albion PMC, you are hereby commanded to arrest Gloria Phantom and bring her before me, the justice of the The Justice of the Peace of the United Kingdom, at my office in London to answer the grounds of unlawful assembly conspiracy to commit an offense and vandalism. Part of this threat makes few returns, showing you have the same blah blah blah. Just the warrant of arrest. Let's go in the water and see what we can. Probably gonna go underwater, I'm not sure what the hell to do. How do I go underwater? Destroying a closed circuit box. So I have to destroy it. Ah, so that's why I couldn't get in, because I was trying to hack it, but they want me to destroy it. Oh well. That's it. Some tech points. Deploying the rocket. We talked about this.
Well, fuck. We got ourselves a rogue cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Enough to follow a lead all the way to the Tone bombing. What do you think, Bagley?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I?
Remote IP 192.34.76. So that's a private IP. Yeah, that's just for this area, yeah. It's a private IP.
Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck. Albion have thrown in with the Kellys, waiting on the bloody lizard people to join the conspiracy.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Well, I'm not sitting on my ass while they go on abducting people off the street.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Dalton Wolves. Dalton Wolf. Okay, so that's the guy that was basically killed in part 1. He was killed in the bombings. Part of the original DedSec with London, age 41, place of birth London, status diseased, manner of death unknown, probably explosion or killed. No, I don't think it's an explosion, I think he was killed. Or he perhaps is alive, I'm not sure. Occupation, unemployed, former M15 agent, income 550,000 in debt, online handle, lone wolf. Nice. The body snatchers. So Clan Kelly is
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shite. Well, bright side, at least they wouldn't have shipped him out. But means he's in limbo at the EPC. Not ideal.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Clan Kelly. So they're also doing human trafficking.
There's someone here who fancies a chat. Pushing the coordinates now.
Meet the contact at the EPC. Meet the contact at the EPC. What contact though? Where are we gonna meet? Well, let's just go meet this person. I wonder if we're gonna meet that detective. I wonder if we're gonna meet the detective. That will be quite interesting. If we can meet the detective.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
And if Albion cop on that he's DedSec, they'll find a way to make him talk. Let's find that contact. got to stay fucking calm.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I've got that. Of course. I hear you, I hear you. Whoa!
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Tell me you didn't stick me in the system. I'm trying to stay off the grid, yeah?
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
Nice tech.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Oh, fucking horrible. This is the kind of shit the government gets up to when no one's looking. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if people got lost in the system here.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Great. Mary Kelly's web spreads a little further. What does she have her thugs doing here?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
One of ours is down! Nothing here.
Let's get this little shit.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
We will find you! Just surrender! Oh! Stop! Watch it!
Cover me!
I need support at my location.
Don't do this to me, not now. You're not going to escape. I'm taking fire! I'm down! Ah!
Shit.
I want the targets now.
Oh, clear it out.
That's one way to take out the competition. Our prospect will be grateful for the assistance. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Whoa! It's done! You hear something?
Access key.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dance? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Fuck off, Bags.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice one. I want to know what's really going on here.
Ugh.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
They stuck him with something. Let me get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They fucking implanted him, man. With like a tracker. Could be a medical monitor too.
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
On it. Let's see where he got to.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Come on, he's got to make it.
Fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Oh, shite, no way. I'm betting that chip had something to do with this.
Seems like it had to be activated. Well, I don't like that Kelly's connected to this, but at least Angel could still be alive.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
This is where the Kelly thugs brought Angel. Gives me the fucking chills.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Notes of a ghost hunter. South wall incinerator. Into the window, there's like no security up in this, but you never know. Bruh, I thought the place was dead on the outside. Do ghosts even haunt the place if no one is in it? That's some tree falls in the Woodsville shit. Finally getting dark out. Been hearing some dripping, but nothing from the incinerator or anything else. Someone should call a plumber about that trip. I think I gotta stay awake if I'm gonna see any ghosts, spirits, ghoulies, whatever the fuck. I think I heard something. Someone walking around here. I'm not alone. I need to get out of here. There's 3 of them. Fuck. It's Clan Tilly. They're burning something in the incinerator. What? Incinerator just heard me. They just got scared. They stopped looking for me. I think I'm good. Yeah, but it probably did. I don't know. I do not know. Let's go up here. Then we can go.
Man, just listen. What? What's going on, mate? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I'm seeing. Fuck. What? They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. A perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck. There's crates of innards here. What the bloody fuck? What the fuck did I take?
Just chill. You're paranoid.
Yo, one of them's looking over. Wait.
Where are you? Who's looking over?
The old incinerator, man. Oh, this is heavy.
Yo, mate. Hey. You there?
Nothing.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's the plan then.
Where the fuck did he go?
Moving on. Want him found. Go.
this plan is basically human trafficking and you're blind. We're probably all gonna die.
Jesus Christ!
Human trafficking and killing people and burning their bodies. Yeah, I don't think so, man. And you know exactly what you're doing here.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Fucking great.
What the hell are they doing? Well, they're stealing organs. What the hell are they doing? Oh, that's the inspector. Caitlin Lau.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you.
Caitlin Lau.
Well, it's over here.
Okay.
Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Jesus, you alright? Boss man was about to carve you up like a kebab, wasn't he?
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Oh, wait. I recognise you. Caitlin Lau? The police inspector, yeah? We saw your vids. Wicked how you decided to tackle Mary Kelly on your own. Got me starstruck now.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
No, we were following our mate. He got taken from the EPC by the Kellys and ended up here. Hard to believe this is where all those missing people ended up. How they ended up.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You should rest. Let me ring up my mates. One of them will come and get you out of this shithole. I'll go find Angel, and then I'll find your files, yeah? They seem important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Shit. We should look into joining forces. Make an alliance of some sort. We want to take that bitch down too.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
So I was right. They're basically harvesting or stealing human organs to sell on the dark web, or what the hell is going on here, man? Nah,
There's
bro.
no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
No, bro, you're not
None of them
leaving.
were
I'm
willing
sorry.
donors, were they? Mary Kelly's decided she's just taking what she wants. Fuck me.
No, you're not leaving me alive, man. I'm sorry. This is just next level shit. Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell, their faces were bashed in. Gotta do one of your facial reconstructions, Bags.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Take a picture. Open the character wheel. Camera. Zoom.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
Well, obviously, who the hell is gonna sell these things? Like, they're basically carving up people and selling the shit on... They have to be selling this stuff on the dark web, getting buyers to buy these things. Man, what the hell? No, man, you're not leaving, I'm sorry. You're not leaving, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Don't worry. Nah, this is next level shit. You're not leaving here. Just imagine the smell of people getting them.
Done. You got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah. No fucking shit.
Let me quickly see what that data is I just found. Where did I get that data? Is it this? Sky Lawson. Fake news. Buccaneer fake news. Caitlin Lau's log.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector. Welcome back to the up.
No, I'm not quite sure what that data is. The EPC exec.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez?
Inspector Lau's file. Should be this one then, yes. The Inspector Lau's file, yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Mary Kelly, head of Clan Kelly since death of Peter Kelly. Stabbed in jail. Related to Johnny Kelly. Clan Kelly, first Mary Kelly, Peter Kelly, and Johnny Kelly. Heavily invested in ETO, heavily invested in cryptocurrency. Transactions untraceable with crypto. Clever, rich. So that's the concern about, you know, some of these cryptocurrencies, they're untraceable. Or even they're saying it here, transactions untraceable with crypto. No wonder, because she's been carving up people, selling their organs, and then making a shit ton of money, well, probably getting paid in crypto. So it's not really like she's investing, you know, it's more like she's getting paid in crypto for the shit that she's doing. Known location, currently lives in Sandstone residence, high security. Note, managed to bug the security system. You need to check it out. Real estate owned. Sandstone, an old canal warehouse. What for? An old canal warehouse. What for? Probably this. Owns more, but couldn't check with Kelly's law firm. Need warrant. Suspicious. Kelly staff has been disappearing for the past few months. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stopkevich, 24. Darla, 19. Were all registries sent to EPC, that place we just came from. Follow trail. EPC doesn't have the records. Found more traces of people disappearing. Is Kelly taking people from EPC? What for? Albion isn't acting. They seem to be aware of what's going on. Need to get in touch with him. He'll have something. Update. M is dead. Found OD in his apartment. Oh shit. So now I need to go deeper. They might be coming for me. Oh wow, okay. So, Plan Kelly. Mary Kelly is getting paid in ETO cryptocurrencies for stealing human organs.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
I didn't think working with the feds was part of the DedSec lifestyle. But we gotta stop this Kelly twat, so we gotta do whatever it takes.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Better contact the lot, Bagley. We need to get together and talk on these files.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Shite, that was banging. Think I'm getting this DedSec thing?
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Right, you running some cheeky beta program, Bagley?
Don't worry about Bagsy. You get used to his side commentary. Mad job, cuz.
I found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Potential recruit. Shooting coach. Former competitive trap shooter. Let's go get him. I am probably gonna go lethal on these people because they are next level criminals.
noticed I had something like chasing you again, and I was like, sure, makes sense. Never throw spit on the ball. And then I had to explain to him about the motherfucking STI prevention. Since the sole gaffer had no bloody idea. Why is it? I know this is a huge fucking issue, bro.
How do you feel about changing the state of things?
Shit, are you saying you're dead sick? I could really use your help.
Who can say? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Or maybe I am. Now, what's going on?
It's these Clan Kelly guys. They're giant dicks, man. They stole my drugs. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get real ADHD meds right now?
That's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Can't focus. Cops said it was trifling, but it's not to me.
Yeah, you couldn't trust the police to organise a piss-up in a brewery. Leave this to DedSec.
Worth a try. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
Fucking kids game. You have to run through the rounds. It's my destination on site.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh. Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Oof, now that's a laugh. I ain't never met a Fed who weren't corrupt. Why would it be different going forward?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
In a shocking example of privacy invasion, the hacker group known as DedSec have leaked sex tapes belonging to local celebrity and MP candidate Vanessa Ahmed. Despite the video's poor quality, she can be seen engaged.
What the fuck?
It appears someone has committed a sex crime against a celebrity in our name. Unless one of you did this without me knowing.
What? Who would do that? That is not what DedSec stands for. What the hell?
I'm assuming you don't watch TV news because you're capable of passing sentences with more than 4 words. So, just so you know, Ms. Ahmed is presently at the Crozier and Cherry Tree pub in Camden, dodging awkward questions about her bottom.
Tar, Bagsy. Oi, Ahmed got us all wrong. If we don't stop her and tell her we got nothing to do with that sex tape, she'll keep chatting shit about us.
Solve any of your problems.
Could you imagine if the government was left unchecked?
Imagine how little real.
What would the politicians contract the
What's some of this?
Citizens, be advised. Your activity is being monitored by CCTV.
Auto drive now enabled.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload.
We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since.
Auto drive now disabled.
Let's cast our minds back and
Auto drive now
consider
enabled.
the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone,
Auto
you've just
drive
got
now
this small
disabled.
handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to talk to and they're there.
Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the...
Oh really? Like, why can't I pick it up from the other side? Like, what the hell? Oh, this is so irritating. Cleopatra's Needle. What is this all about? Classification, high signals and grid. Operative Olivia, Vern, Honda, blah blah blah, report requesting reassignment and running out of excuses for meeting him at his mother's house. And the Canadians are getting suspicious. Embassy staff are trained in counter intel. And allies or not, I think they've worked out we're keeping tabs on them. Then there's the ethical dimension. I was chosen for this because I'm young, for an officer, and I look younger. I do seem like a plausible friend for a 17-year-old, but the fact is that I'm not, and this situation is growing less appropriate by the day. He's developing real feelings for me, and his persistence is becoming an obstacle. To be absolutely crystal clear, I like the kid, but the feelings are not reciprocated. The devices are planted. Reassignment should not significantly disrupt the operation. Okay. Crypt, Olivia, cover when on me, blah blah blah, target Douglas. Operation Heartbeat, Cleopatra's Needle. Okay. Man, getting this, I probably have to get a robot or whatever to get this thing here because, like, I can't get it. It's not allowing me to pick it up. And even if I do vault over, I'm just gonna end up in the water again. I'll come back. Cleopatra's Needle. Developing real feelings.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
You're listening to Bucking In, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway.
Hey, it's a drone expert. We need one of them on our squad.
A massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its power to stifle defense and shut down free speech.
You're hench, mate. I think you got what it takes to save London.
Hey, you're DedSec, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
I don't know. Something's not right. My friend's been missing for a week now. Left without saying goodbye or anything.
God, that's fucking awful. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's just... Well, not to be a bitch or anything, but my friend is kind of an ass. It's very possible they were an ass with the wrong people.
Look, chill, yeah? We'll start searching.
To become part of the nation. What is a nation? It doesn't mean anything.
Right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where you get corporations and the
Auto
state
drive now
operating
enabled.
in tandem, basically molded into one. But that isn't that rare. I mean, you saw exactly the same thing in Nazi Germany. You look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany. There were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often works with corporations, and it's doing the same now. That's the way in which they track what you do. That's the way in which they track who you talk to. They operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
We're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated, and what we haven't looked at is the power structures and the profit that lies behind this. For example, if we examine what actually happened, there's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas for investment and so on. And historically, throughout the world, they've been working with this big data manipulation company in order to overthrow governments. And then suddenly all the chickens came home to roost. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out how things were done, but everybody had a feeling that something really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their face the whole time. So there's a couple of different ways that we got where it is that we are. I mean, one, you have a lot of smaller organizations, smaller power groups, companies as well, who are bending things just a little. Oh, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way, from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here, is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, and it has been used in that way.
How does big data look into our lives? James covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and
Auto drive.